Hey and welcome, I'm Solo and this is ZN Gaming. In this video I'll be going over how to install and set up streamer.bot. Before I waste any more time, let's jump into it. Looking for a more advanced streamer.bot? Today I'll be going over how to install streamer.bot 1.0. Now streamer.bot just had its looks updated quite a bit, so things are going to look a little bit different maybe than if you've already used it before. But it is going to be close to what you remember for a lot of the stuff. It's still going to be there, it's just going to be in a little different place. It's going to take a little bit to find your way around. Things have changed up quite a bit. To get started, all we're going to need to do is jump over to the website for streamer.bot. Once the site loads up right on the home page, it's going to have a download. Once you click it, it's going to bring you to another page. We're just going to click download again and it should start automatically. Now it's going to show you the version. Now it's going to show you the version and it's going to show the latest version is the 1.0. If you happen to be on a newer one, it might be a little bit different, but Speakerbot is here as well. So if you happen to need an older version, you can go back as well if you happen to need that. For us, we're just going to open our downloads. Now here, we're going to right click it and we're going to extract all. We're just going to click extract all here. And we're going to close it. Now we're going to want to move this here folder to somewhere where we're not going to move it, somewhere where we're not going to delete it. For me, this is just going to be on my desktop. I'm going to drag it to my desktop and leave it there. We're going to close this. We're going to do one other thing. We're going to click on it. Now we're going to scroll down until we find the application. So we'll find the streamer.bot and it'll say application. We're going to right click on it, go down to show more options, and we're going to send to and go to the desktop, create a shortcut. This is just going to send it to the desktop and create a shortcut. So when we start it for stream, it's going to be easy for us to find. This is going to need to be started each time that you start stream as well. Once it's installed, we're just going to double click it to open it. At this time, you should open OBS as well. If it comes up with the protected windows, you just have to click more and run anyways. Once it loads up, you should also have the OBS open because we're going to need some things in here. We're going to want to connect these here too so your streamer bot can control your OBS and vice versa. To do this, we can go to the streamer app and the platforms. So we're going to start with the stream app. It's going to be OBS. There's going to be other options in here, but we're going to go to OBS. We're going to right click, we're going to add. And in here, we're just going to name it. We're going to name it main. It doesn't really matter. And it's going to have some other things here. It's going to have the version, the hosting, etc. We're just going to want to make sure that we put on the auto click and the reconnect if disconnected. Then from here, the password, we're going to have to get the password from OBS. So over in OBS, we're going to go to tools, down to the WebSocket server, and it's going to be the same thing in here. Enable WebSocket server, enable tray icons, and in here we're going to show connection information and we're going to copy the server password. If it's not here, you can click generate password right here and then show it and give it a copy. This is just going to make it really easy for us to copy it. We're going to click OK. We'll go over here and paste it and then click OK. After that, we're just going to right click it and go down to connect. If it has any issues or does not connect, go through the process again and double check to make sure that the password and information is the exact same as it is in OBS. You can copy paste everything over from OBS to there or vice versa. Just make sure that it's exactly the same, the password and the server port. The name shouldn't really matter, just make sure that the other two are the same. Now that it's connected, all we're going to need to do now is go over here to our platforms. We just want to connect our Twitch, so this is going to give us access to other rewards, stream rewards, and other kinds of shoutouts and stuff that Twitch will offer. So for this, you just click on Twitch, and you can go down here to it says accounts, it says broadcast account. We're just going to click the login here. This is just going to jump over to another page, and we'll scroll down and click authorize. After that, it says authorized streamer bot, and we can close this here page. Now we're going to be logged into our broadcast account as whatever it was, our main account. For me, this is the Solo 101 because that's what I stream under. And it says partially connected, so it might take a few minutes for it to connect the account. Sometimes this here program does take a few minutes, so if you click on it, it says on not responding. Just wait for the program to finish what it's doing. It may take a few minutes. After that's logged in, that's all you're really going to need to do. You can log into a streamer bot account if you happen to want to use their other panels and stuff. And I actually suggest checking it out because I think it's worth your time. I'm going to be logging in and checking it out myself. They do have a couple more features and a few other things that you can do if you are logged in. So I definitely suggest checking that out if you're interested. Alright, and after it logs in, it's just going to show this here Twitch videos. It's not going to really be anything in here that we want to do. Everything else that we're going to want to do is going to be in home and actions. Now that's it, streamer.bot's installed and it's all set up with your OBS, and now you're ready to actually add a couple of really cool commands. This video was just going to cover the installation, but if you're interested in learning a couple of cool commands that you can add really quick to streamer.bot, I definitely suggest getting subscribed so you don't miss it. I have a couple of videos that I will leave in the description below so that you can get started on a couple of really awesome commands commands like the follower command. I think it's one of my favorite ones, or the shadow command, that you can make it more personalized than any other streamer bot. So I hope you stay tuned and check those out and get subscribed so you don't miss any future videos. If you think I forgot or left something out, definitely leave it in the comments below. And if you like or found the video helpful, hit the thumbs up and get subscribed for more content. Thanks for watching. Bye!